Hello and welcome to a new series. My name is Sammy, and today we are going to be playing a brand new series. Well, it's not brand new, it's brand new to me. It is StoneBlock 4. I've never played any of the Stone Blocks, but this happens to be the most recent one that has been out, and I'm pretty excited about it because I've seen some gameplay on it, and I have jumped in here and done a little bit of gaming in the stone block world, and I think it's pretty cool. And I would really like to share this experience with you guys. So let's go ahead and get back into first person and go over here and talk to our little pal we have, the echo projection. Now this guy right here is going to give us a lot of different stuff. He's going to give us some information about what's going on, how to fix it, and all of that. So let's go ahead and listen to him really quick.
Welcome to the World Engine Restoration Knowledge Base. I am the Echo of Guidance, assigned to assist emergent intelligent life throughout their journey, using knowledge compiled from others who have succeeded before them. The World Engine is a powerful construct containing the cumulative knowledge of all humankind. Without that knowledge, it can become unstable and severely affect entire realities, as you can see with this stone world. Check your quest book often. We will provide you with further instructions and access to additional knowledge upgrades as you restore more World Engine archives. Now that you have activated the work protocol, the portal upstairs has become traversable.
Which is really awesome, by the way. So apparently we are stuck in a stone world, and something has gone completely awry, and we are going to try to fix it, is what I have come to believe. So let's do
Statistical
this.
models show increased motivation when provided tasks yield rewards. As such, the WERK will provide you with currency when objectives are completed. These may be exchanged with any Echo to request items from their item printers labeled as shop. The WERK shops contain a wide array of items and resources, most of which are only available a specific Echo based on their domain of knowledge. While this knowledge may not prove essential to restoring the world engine, some items are only accessible via printing.
Okay. So our first task for here is to craft a crude brush. Um, but first, we're gonna go and find our new home. And that said home is going to be through the portal. Hey, I'm already there. Look at that. Teleported. So this is really cool. I really love like the building here. Like to be able to have like this artistic like creativity like is just amazing to me. Like somebody went through and placed every single one of these blocks and mined out every single one of these blocks to get this type of cavern, and it's just amazing. Like they did such a good job. It's actually very beautiful here. We are going to jump in to the portal, and we're gonna get our first look on where we're gonna live. Now, I have gone and looked at the lush and warm mangrove cave, which I do not want to go and live in because it is absolutely beautiful there, and I could not figure out a great spot to dig into the wall to make a base. Now there's a big water area like in the middle of this the cave. So I think I'm just gonna go with the dark and mysterious cave. That way, I can go ahead and just make whatever I want, and that will be good. So we're gonna go here. First thing I do is put the torch right in the center. So it's just me in this party of one. So this crude brush that we are supposed to craft is this guy right here. So this is the brush that we're gonna craft. Let's go ahead and take a look at getting started. A mysterious path. Welcome to the Archive of Guidance. Speak with the Echo to begin your journey. If you're playing with friends, complete blah blah blah. So we already did that, and we talked to the Echo and got our home and these events, which are really cool. This pack comes with random events that are disabled by default. To enable them, complete this quest. They're disabled by default, but to continue, you must enable them. But there is a good thing. You can disable some of the events. The jump scare events, you can disable those. So those are I haven't encountered that yet. I've only gotten the like the earthquakey one, and then there is a bee one, which he is spawned just now. A crystal barrel. Oh, that's cool. Pasta with meatballs. That's nice. Did he spawn, or was that something I got from? Oh yeah, he did spawn, but it was really quick. Wow, he gave me 3 things and then dipped out. All right, so the crystal chest is really cool because that actually gives me a lot of space. Also, I'm not really sure what matter values are. Like, I don't know where that comes from. It kind of reminds me of Thumbcraft, if you guys know that one. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. No dirt, no trees, no tools, but you've still got your fist. Let's go ahead and punch some stone. Break some stone to get pebbles that you can work with. This must be done with an empty hand, which is very true because I tried breaking some with something in my hand and it did not work. So yeah, let's bloody some knuckles and do this. Get a little bit of pebbles, and don't worry, like this is something that we won't have to do for very long. Um, We're gonna craft a crafting table and place that bad boy right there. But we will have to punch a little bit so we can get, yeah, don't do that. So there are some things, the great thing is we have Ultimine. Not to stray from that last thought, but we have Ultimine, but there are a lot of times you cannot use it. So just remember that. We're gonna get some. We're gonna get a decent amount. I think maybe crafting. Let's do that first. Let's see what we have for our quest. Hard as a rock. Okay, thank you. Now, the stone hammer. Cobblestone will only get you so far. Make a stone hammer so that you can break cobblestone down into a finer material. There has to be some materials in it somewhere, which is true. Smashing gravel down further turns it into dirt. Dirt is always filled with some kind of seed or sapling. Try breaking the dirt with a stone crook. The stone crook is pretty easy to make. That's just sticks. But we definitely. Yeah, let's just make it all into stone. For those gets the stone crook, and we have to do a little bit more mining. Now, there is the hammers. So there are 2 types of hammers. There is the hammer that breaks down the materials into other materials, which is cobblestone into dirt, into gravel, into sand, into dust. Then you also have the mining hammer, which does like a 3x3, a 5x5, and I think it even goes as high as 7x7. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Would be absolutely amazing. Okay, 5 by. Okay, no, it's not 7x7. It's 5x5x5, which is absolutely freaking bonkers. Oh, I'm pretty excited about it though, because that is a really cool mod. I've played with it several times. The Just Hammers mod is really cool, and it makes strip mining and like building underground a lot easier. Like it's so much easier. Can we get one more with 2? Oh, that was 1 pebble? Really? 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 You're gonna play me like that? Oh, now you give me 2 pebbles. I'm gonna have 1 left over. Okay. So, let's see what we have. Let's do the stone. Okay, so we can use stone rods. I couldn't remember if you could or not. So we need 3 of those and then 1 on each side. And then we're gonna place down our stuff like that. And we're gonna do gravel into dirt. And then place the dirt down, and we're gonna get the crook is going to break that for us. So now we have some saplings. So now we kind of have to like repeat the process. So you can mine up stone with the hammer. It just breaks it like when you could be using it for, you know, for breaking the material down instead of just collecting it. But we do need cobblestone, so I'm willing to sacrifice my stone hammer for this. And then we can craft this guy after we get. Can we do a furnace yet? I mean, let's just break some. Do this. Yeah, so you can do that for sure. And then that, and we're gonna place our tree right here. And then we're gonna twerk because this is the way. This is the way. And then see you can't mine up like with your hand. I think it's kind of only enabled like with the hammers, like the regular hammers. Like these guys right here. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we got some sticks. We got some more saplings, which is great. Probably gonna mine up another tree. Let's maybe make an axe. A little faster. I mean, not like crazy fast, but can you do... Oh, you can. Sweet. Okay, that makes that so much easier. So you can't ultimine with just your fist. Makes sense. So you have to have a tool in your hand. Cool. I seem to be like keeping up with like 2 saplings, which is fine. Okay, so that should be... Oh, and I had to say something because now I have a bunch of saplings, which is great anyway. So let's see what we have next. Make a stone hammer, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I did that. And the crook, I did that. And a sapling. Dirt seems to have plenty of saplings that you can use. You can get these saplings by mining dirt with the crook. While you have to wait for a tree to grow, you can force it to grow by using squat grow. This can be toggled with the keybind of U. Okay, and we have already made a furnace, and we're gonna make a hammer for sure. Okay, so there's that, and So there is a good way to do this. Let's see. Let's make one. I might have to use 2. I'm not sure. No, 1 should be enough. So the great thing about that is that I can now use this piece of charcoal to make 8 more charcoal, which is really cool. So it's kind of like a process like that. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, let's make more charcoal. Do that first because I want Okay, let's look at the quest book. Optional. And then when we get that charcoal in our hands, there we go. Then we will have the next quest. Yay! Okay, so leave nothing behind. Wood is important, especially in a world made of stone. You need to make use of everything you can get. With your first pieces of wood, make some wooden shears to properly harvest those leaves as well. So that's actually pretty cheap. The wooden shears are really cheap. There we go. We got some wooden shears, and let's grow a sapling and get some leaves. So if I only had like 1 sapling, I probably wouldn't do this for the fact that you don't get saplings when you do that. So just a heads up if you, well, I mean, you could always get more saplings from doing the dirt thing. That's always cool. which I'm gonna do because you can get other things. You don't just get saplings from it, so a heads up. Okay, so what is important? Yes, we know. Don't forget to stomp. So far, you have made good use of your fists, but now it's time to step it up a notch. Literally, step it up a notch. Those leaves have some life in them. You just need to crush them to find it. Place down the basin, then place some leaves on top of it. Jump on them until you've squeezed out every last drop from them. This will create water. Wow. Then you'll need a way to scoop it out. So we need, what was it called again? The squeezer? Is that what it was? Oh no. No. Already? Stupid goat. Listen, this goat is so annoying. So, if you get the goat, so, I'm gonna kill the goat. For one, he yells at you constantly. It would be really good to, like, get milk from him, but they added a different audio to the goat, because I know the goat doesn't normally sound like that. This is what the goat sounds like. That's a normal goat, like, in Minecraft. The yelling goat is new. He usually doesn't yell, but it gets out of control. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, it gets a little out of control. So I'm gonna kill him. I do want to keep him, but he will ram you. Like, he'll be really mean. Like, he'll run into you. So he will take some hearts away from you. Just a heads up. Like, if you are willing to keep him, like, just know that you need to put him in an area that he can't get out of, because he can jump pretty high. Like, really high. So I want to keep him. I don't want to kill him. Like, I really don't. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna do it just because I feel like it'll come, like, he'll come back. Like, he'll be back. I really like this crystal barrel too. Also, it's huge. So we're gonna make the hammer really quick, which I thought that was gonna allow me to craft it right there, but it did not. Which is really awesome because it does a 3x3 by 1. Like, it's not something like super crazy, but it does do a 3x3 by 1, which is really cool. And then I think you can shift and you'll only mine up the 1 block instead of doing 3x3. It's cool. So we got a little bit of that. And I think I'm gonna have to take a cut really quick because my dog is whining like crazy. And I don't want you guys to have to suffer through that. I don't know if you can hear it. You shouldn't be able to hear it, but she keeps getting closer, like whining to me. So, like, I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and hopefully she's happy because she went out there and drank half the water. I think that's what it was. She was just really thirsty. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna do the basin. Okay, that's good because I thought I used all my logs for a second. Okay, let's do this. And so let's actually do this. Put it down here. And you put the leaves up there and you just jump continuously. And then it goes bloop and falls in there. It makes a decent amount of water. Like, that's a bucket and a half. That was weird. You're supposed to do that? See how much we can actually get. Uh, three and a quarter bucket. Okay, so that's cool. And let's see. So far, you've made good use of your fist, blah, blah, blah. Already read that. A campfire. I think we can do that. Let's make some sticks. We're gonna need lots of sticks, so go ahead and do that. Now, so this pack normally has like audio playing in the background and the track is really good. I just don't know if it's copyrighted. So I have actually turned the music off. And it's not just regular Minecraft music. I want to say it's different. They you know what? Minecraft might have expanded their soundtrack a little bit and I don't know about it, but it doesn't sound like regular Minecraft music. Some of it is and some of it isn't. So I have decided to not even risk it. So there we go. And we're gonna cook these leaves. So we don't have much time left. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. So straw. If leaves are dried out, they can be used to make stronger fibers, which is the straw right here. Make a campfire and place leaves in it to dry them out. Once dry, you should be able to turn them into straw by breaking them with the crook. And there is all of the leaves. 3, 4. And somehow I got an extra crook. Did I get that as a reward? I wasn't paying attention, I guess. So let's make some more of that. And the one thing that we are gonna make is a crude brush. So let's see what we can do here, with brushing. Now, I can't remember exactly which one does which, but I think let's see what this gets us. Wrong way. Yeah, you want to make sure you're right-clicking when you do that instead of left-clicking. Because if you left-click, it'll just break it. You want to make sure you're right-clicking. And also, I'm holding down. I have an extra button, an extra couple buttons on my mouse. Instead of using the tilde key, I actually use a button on my mouse to do the alt to mine, which is way easier. So there we go. We're gonna do that. And we'll see how much iron we can get. We actually do need a decent amount. And we're getting tiny coal as well, which we can turn into regular coal, or we can just place it in the furnace the way it is. And it will actually smelt one item at a time, which is cool. There we go. Say, what is going on? So let's see what we have. We have 15 pieces of iron, which is cool. We're gonna go ahead and smelt that, and we can get a bucket that way. Let's see what we got for our Starbunkle present, which is mana regen. That's cool. We're gonna put that in here for now. We're gonna put that in here. We can put the saplings in here as well. Let's put this one down so maybe it'll grow naturally. Not really sure if it's going to, but it could. And I think that's everything else we want to hold on to. Let's see. With the straw that you've made, you are finally able to make a basic conversion of the most important tool on your journey, the crude brush, which is true. So if you've ever played like a game like the StoneBlock, or if you've played other, I'm not really sure about the StoneBlocks. I just know that the Skyblocks, like they usually have like the sieves. This is kind of like the same concept, except you're not using a sieve, you're using the brush. Um, with a gentle hand and a stroke of the brush, you'll be able to find the minerals hidden inside the broken stones. You should return to the Echo of Guidance and to show him your progress. You can use /spawn to return to the lobby. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I know we can't use it now, but I'm gonna go ahead and set home here. My home is set, so that's great. What else did we need to do? Brushing in the dirt. Instead of picking through dirt with a crook, the crude brush can help you find smaller objects like seeds to start a farm, which is really good. Grass or delightful dirt can also be used to make a passive mob farm that can be a good source of food and resources, especially leather. The Echo of Guidance also sells a gateway containing passive mobs, which is Nito Burrito. Starting that early on is really good because there is a an animal. Well, actually, I think both of them, the cows and the chickens, do they produce resources for you when you get into that, which is the Roost Ultimate, and then there's also the Milk one. I don't know. I haven't like really researched into that, so I don't really know the name of the mod for that one. But you can also get resources from cows, so that's really cool as well. Using a hammer, you can also break down dirt into sand and then into dust. These will provide different resources needed for progression. The hammer can also smash down compressed blocks to speed things up, which I've already shown. So we can go ahead and compress. Let's do 2 compressions. Do that. We're gonna do 1, 2, do both of them, and then both of you, and both of you, and only one of you, and I'm gonna turn you into dust. So now we have the dust, and we also have the dirt. So we have that going for us. Cool. And the bonsai pots, which is really neat as well. So if you don't want to have a farm like this, like on the ground, that you have to wait for, I mean, you could stand here and you could do the twerk, or you could open up a room, a big room, and have a bunch of saplings passively growing. But you will have to manually come in and harvest them, or you can do something even better, which is the bonsai pots. Um, the bonsai pots are just some bricks, which you get from, I can't remember if you get it from sand or if you get it from dust. But we are going to go ahead and do this really quick, and we'll see which one is which. Okay, so it is from, oh wow, that's exactly what I needed. This is from sand. So you also get copper, which is cool as well, which is kind of weird that you get copper from here because you have to do so many breaks with the hammer to get here. You'd think it would be iron that would be this far back into the automation. Automation of the, and automation is not what I meant to say. Uh the process of getting all the way down to the sand, which I had to do, what was it? Gravel, dirt, sand, then was it that? The gravel, dirt, sand, then dust. You'd think it would be copper would be in the gravel, but it's not. So let's see what we get here. I don't remember exactly what we get with the dust. Oh, it's gold, which is cool. I have a couple pieces of gold as well. And we are going to slash back when, or slash spawn when we get the bonsai pot stuff done. And I'll show you what we got going on with that as well. We can just grow that right here. So we need 1 slapling, a piece of dirt, which we're gonna get right now. Piece of dirt, and then we're gonna need a pickaxe. I said stone axe. That's what I said. Yeah, so then we got that, and then we can do the gold. Is cool. Mini tree farm. You can get some clay by brushing sand. If I would have read that, I would have known that it was sand. But before we go, let's do this really quick. I want to get some dirt to brush. Get some seeds. Unfortunately, you can't brush them when they're in their compressed form. But, I mean, Not a big, really a big deal since you can do the shapeless ultimine. Ow, that hurt. Thank you very much. Oh, we got a grass seed. Cool. We got some regular seeds. Carrots and potatoes. Oh, we also got some bone meal, which is good. I think we got these pebbles as well. So we're gonna put those up. We're gonna put the ores up as well. And that. We can get a bucket. Get a bucket. We can pick up some of this water. Yay, we got a bucket of water. I don't know why we have so many hoppers. It's kind of weird. Okay, so we're gonna do /spawn blup. And it's gonna open up a door, and we're gonna go joink right over here to my best friend, the Echo. Complete stage, yay.
Statistical models show increased motivation when provided tasks yield rewards. As such, the WERK.
Okay, we don't need to play that because we already played it.
As you are now aware, my primary directive is to restore the world engine. However, it cannot be accessed directly as its core is sealed deep within the center of the world beyond an impenetrable barrier to protect its internal systems from those who do not follow the proper WERK protocol. Access will require teleportation using chronon energy. Chronon is a powerful energy source capable of opening time-space gateways. A chronon generator will passively store chronon within a chronon cell. We have located a healing spring north of your base, which will provide you with necessary resources to craft this generator.
Okay, so we need to craft and submit the chronon generator in the quest book. Past data has shown that mortal entities require the consumption of nutrient-rich substances in order to function. To accommodate for this need and to avoid past results, you may now acquire food from within our shop. So the shop is here. Every time we complete a quest, we get money. We are kind of poor. And we don't really have many options like to purchase anyway. Like even though we can afford some of this other stuff, the shop hasn't unlocked it yet. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and what is that? Mining speed upgrade. Ooh, that's cool. So we have to do some stuff. We have got to do some stuff. So it added on a little bit of extra stuff, but I would like to do a farm. So unfortunately, we kind of have to like make our way back over here. Do we have a slash back yet? No. We can't do slash home either. Okay, yeah, we haven't unlocked it yet. So yeah, we kind of have to go all the way back up the stairs and run all the way back over here because, well, we don't have teleportation like that yet. Now we can teleport over to him, we just can't teleport back home. Okay. What the heck just happened? Why did my dirt disappear? Well, either way, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I'm really excited about this new series. I'm really excited about this pack. There's a lot of stuff in here that I haven't been able to work with in other mod packs. Like I've never even seen the chicken one. Like that's brand new to me. The chicken and the cow resources, those are both very very new to me, and I'm excited for like the questing and stuff, like to go and progress through this and see how it ends. I haven't seen how it ends. I've watched a little bit of Direwolf stuff. I usually watch it before bed, so I miss a lot of things, but the pack definitely piqued my interest to be able to play it. So I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are too. And I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you guys did like it, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos and you want to support this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button at the bottom as well. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!